Okay, welcome. This will just be a little teaser here for what I'm going to be doing. I have a Killer Instinct 1. I've had this for a little while. I got this in a trade from a fellow YouTube user and another member over at the Killer Listed Video Games forums. So I have a Killer Instinct 1 with an ID with a compact flash drive instead of the actual hard drive. So all it is just the board and the flash drive and the boot ROM. So I have Killer Instinct 1, and I went ahead and bought this 2-in-1 switcher from a gentleman also on the Killer Listed Video Games forums. KLOV for those of you out there who don't know what it is. And he was selling this 2-in-1 switcher. It's from Mike'sArcade.com. If you go to Mike'sArcade.com, you can read up about it. Now it's twice as expensive as the. Let me get this back on here. It's twice as expensive as the 6-in-1 switcher. I bought my 6-in-1 switcher that's in my NBA Jam for $60 on eBay, and this is $130. But I did this. I went this route instead of getting the switcher because I'm only going to be running 2 games in here, KI1 and KI2. I'm not ever going to put more than those 2 games in here because of the button layout and things like that. So until I get a dedicated Killer Instinct 1, I'm going to use this setup. But KI1 and the switcher. Now the way this works is it does come with the extension cable. You plug your JAMMA connector into here. One PCB goes here, the other one hooks to the end of the extension harness. And the way it switches, there's 2 ways. You can wire in a button. If you go to Mike'sArcade.com, it tells you how to do that. You just add a wire to one of these inputs, I believe. But the other way, through default, in the jumper switch, there's a jumper right there. The default setting is to just press both start buttons at the same time. So just press them both, bam, it'll switch the game. So, pretty cut and dry here. I got the 2-in-1 switcher. I'm going to get it installed, get the KI1, get it installed, and wire up the extra player 3 harness for the bottom 3 buttons on each side. And I'll have KI1 and KI2 in the same cabinet, so stay tuned for that. And also I want to mention that I finally got my WWF WrestleMania control panel overlay back. This is the one that was damaged beyond aesthetically pleasing standards to me. This has been repaired. You can see that's gone, and this whole corner here is just demolished. It had a bunch of mold and other crap all on the underside of the Lexan. When I took the Lexan off, it just peeled all of this artwork came with it. But I spent $300 at a place here locally for Photoshop labor, and they were able to come up. I have the file in a 300 DPI TIFF that is I'm getting 2 copies of it printed up right now in case I screw one of them up, but I'm going to get it installed over this original overlay and get it reinstalled and finish up this WWF WrestleMania. But here's how it turned out. This is just a test print that they made for me. I mean, and you can see how they fixed it. This, if you guys could see this in person, it's just, I say $300 is what I spent to have this work done, but it is beyond belief the quality that they did. I don't really know what to say. It's just phenomenal. So once I get these printed up locally and get it installed, I'll show how it all ended up turning out. But you can see already how they completely fixed it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just amazing. So this is just a little teaser here for this as well. Once I get the final copy printed up and installed, I'll show it off. But I wanted to mention how much of a fantastic job they did on Photoshop and this control panel overlay and fixing it all up. So I'll show that off when I get it done. But mostly this was just to talk about teasing this multiple KI setup. So stay tuned for the final installation of this stuff and test out, and hopefully it works out. So see you then.